And hello, everybody. It is December the 10th, 2021. Thank you for joining me here today on this. For California, this is a chilly afternoon here in Southern California, I might say. Anyways, yesterday I came on, or last couple days I've been coming on. I just got this new. I'll just show you the box here. OpenSpot 3. I'm not trying to promote it or anything. I'm just telling you some new gear I got here in my ham shack to be able to communicate across different digital platforms. So basically, I'm able to go into. I use my DStar Icom 9700, talking to this OpenSpot 3 here. There you go. And cross mode into Fusion, DMR, and P25. Although I have not set up my DMR ID yet, maybe later this afternoon or tonight I'll get to that. But I'm gonna play with some Fusion this afternoon. Hopefully, can make some new contacts here from Southern California. So anybody new to the channel today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Much will be appreciated. I come on about 2 or 3 days a week, depending on my work or personal schedule here. So. I'll probably be coming on later tonight as well. I'll just probably be up for an hour or two this afternoon, and then pop in later tonight for an hour or two, because I got to get up at 4:45 tomorrow morning for work. But anyways, I appreciate everybody watching, and let's get to some radio here. How does that sound? Of course, nobody's talking now. Here's something else I did since I was on yesterday. Before I left, I did an upgrade, so hopefully it fixed a little couple problems I had with dropping out. So we'll see with that. Anybody watching this afternoon? Jump in the chat, say hi. I'd love to hear from you. And for some reason, I am not hearing. There we go. Now I heard it. I am not hearing anybody. Looks like somebody from Huntington Beach in there that has a really nice looking cat. Looks like maybe a Siamese cat. All right, so let's give her a try and see if anybody's out here on America Link on yaesu Fusion. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring America Link here. In Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles in the city of Chino. Also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Once again, this is Greg, K6EGG.
How about AJ60?
Mr. Wilson, how are you doing today, Curtis?
I am enjoying life. Having a good time. I figure if I went to America's Link, eventually I would probably hear you on here. I know you got your OpenSpot 3 going, and I'm assuming, are you cross mode from DStar to C4?
First off, Curtis, it's great to hear you. I don't think I've talked to you for probably over a month or so, so I'm glad to hear your voice again. Yes, I am talking into my Icom 9700, cross-moding in. Denny out in Fullerton, KN6KNE, helped me guide me through the other night, cross-moding in, which was fairly easy. And this OpenSpot was about 100 times easier to set up than the Pi Star that I have. Not to say the Pi Star is bad or anything like that, but it's very easy to set up, and it's great to make some new contacts here.
Yes, it is. It's a blast, and I can tell you that your audio. I can't tell that you're cross-coding from DStar to C4FM. It sounds really good. I'm impressed. If I didn't have an OpenSpot 2, which I'm using right now, I would definitely buy an OpenSpot 3 because that would have saved me several $100s from having to buy a DMR or a C4FM radio. But it's too late now. I already own them. I am using the FT3D yaesu, so or I do have a FTM400 here also that I use sometimes, but it's easier to use my handy talkie. So anyway, yes, nice to hear you on. I watch you occasionally. I mean, I'm a subscriber, so it pops up anytime you have a new video up, which seems like almost every night. So nice hearing you on there, Greg.
Excellent. Thanks for watching. I've been kind of watching your stuff too. You've been posting up there the last couple weeks or so. It looks like you're playing with your audio interface there, which sounds pretty cool. So, yeah, the OpenSpot's a really cool thing. I had a problem with it the first day that I was using it. And yesterday, and I did an upgrade, and I'm going to let you see if you hear anything bad. I was dropping out like every other word. So it looks like I may have dropped out again there. Did I drop out again?
You did for a fraction of a second, but it came right back up.
Still trying to figure that out, see what's going on with that. I can watch the status there, and I saw that I unkeyed and keyed, so it seems to be a little better. I was doing it every 5 or 6 seconds, so just getting used to it. The interface is really easy. I'm trying to, figure this stuff out a little bit. Looks like we got the ham radio outlet watching on YouTube right now. So how you doing there?
Good afternoon, Greg. N3JF from Ham Radio. How you doing?
Good afternoon. Yeah, this is Greg, K6EGG. This is talking to N3JF and also live streaming on YouTube. Just trying to figure out this OpenSpot and making some new contacts here on America Link through Fusion.
Well, very good. It seems to be working quite well. Like the other person said, you dropped out for like a split second, but other than that, it's been absolutely solid through to YSF, so congratulations on that. It looks like your 9700 is doing a good job of watching it here on the live stream, and you can see how you set it up on DStar, so very good. N3JF.
Copy that. Yeah. Curtis AJ60 was raving about his OpenSpot 2. I wanted to get an OpenSpot 3, but I couldn't justify the money for it, and they had a incredible deal. In fact, I think they're still having a pretty good deal, €100 off. So I had to take advantage of it, and a couple guys out here were watching my stream the same night, and I wasn't trying to talk anybody into it, but I know at least 4 or 5 people that jumped on at the same time I did. So The plane was flying over from Estonia was full of people from open spot threes from Southern California this week.
Well, I haven't had the opportunity to play with the open spot yet, but right now I'm using the Zoom spot, the original one, or at least the next gen 3.5. So it seems to be doing a decent job. Using an FG5DR, which is new to me, and of course I have the STM400 XDR in the car. So yeah, I'm into Fusion now, I guess.
Yeah, I just didn't realize how many different modes and I knew that they existed, but I didn't realize how big of a community is on each one. So it's going to be it's great making new contacts with you, especially. I didn't realize you're in Mission Viejo also. But the 3 call kind of threw me off there. This is great. K6EGG.
Well, you got to get the vanity call with the initials. Oops, I'm going to mute the YouTube stream here. There we go. Yeah, so actually somebody else already had the call sign that I wanted back in the day, so I had to get the next best thing, and unfortunately, or fortunately, however you look at it, 3 call was the only one that was left. So anyway, I'll let you get back to contacting a bunch of people. I see there are many people on your list popping up there. So take care, Greg. Keep up the good work, and we'll catch you later on in 3JF.
Copy that. I appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm not really trying to sell anything other than trying to make some contacts. I'm not trying to look to get sponsored or anything like that. Just having a good time and making a bunch of contacts out there and sharing info as much as I can get. So thanks again, man. I appreciate it for stopping by and saying hi. This is Greg, K6EGG, live from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine.
Good afternoon, W6USA.
Good afternoon, W6USA. This is Greg, W6USC. I'm sorry. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Good afternoon, Greg. This is W6USC. The name is Bruno. I just wanted to say hello. This is my first setup here. I just set this up this morning, and you're my second QSO out here, and I'm really enjoying this. I have a hotspot here with a Raspberry running Pi Star and the little compact kit I got from eBay. So I got up and running about $70 worth, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm listening, and I really like this mode of communication.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, man. I'm fairly new to the digital world up until a couple months ago, and this is my only second full day playing with Yaesu Fusion. I got an Open Spot 3 a couple days ago that I got on a special deal. It wasn't a special deal for me, but it was a special deal they had going. Just to let you know, I'm also live streaming on YouTube. If you're interested to see how you sound through my radio, you can type my call letters in there, K6EGG, to the YouTube search engine, or just, I think you can type it into Google too. It'll be the first thing that pops up.
Oh, that'll be great, Greg. Yeah, you know, I am a subscriber of your channel, and I've been watching your videos, and I have to admit, your videos have got me really, really interested into the Fusion here. So because of you, I've been spending a lot of money.
Well, cool. I hope I don't make anybody mad in your family because you're spending money. But cool deal, man. I appreciate you watching. Just trying to have fun out here, share information, and make all kinds of cool contacts. I've made some really great people, met some really great people on here. So it's always good to share knowledge. A lot a lot of people shared a lot of knowledge to get me going. Curtis, AJ60, especially helping me out. My first couple nights on DStar, he was talking to me through the Keller Peak repeater that's over in the San Bernardino Mountains. So it's always great to meet people on there. So what was your first personal again?
Okay, great. Yeah, thank you very much on that. Yeah, I'll be listening and watching, but thank you very much for all you do with the videos. The name is Bruno here. Bravo, Romeo, Union, November, Oscar.
Copy that, Bruno. Once again, I appreciate you watching, and welcome to the world of digital radio, which it's great. A lot of people, and I've mentioned this in the past, that don't have the option of putting up an array of antennas due to maybe health issues or homeowners regulations or just can't afford it. It might be a little cheap way and a way to make contacts, throwing up a hotspot or something in the house and able to make contacts all over the world. So digital is a pretty cool thing out there. So thanks again for watching and jumping in and saying hi.
Oh, fantastic. Okay there, Greg, K6EGG, 73 to you. If I don't talk to you before the holidays, have a great holidays with your family and everybody else out here. W6 USC clear. Thank you very much.
Copy that. You too, sir.
Kilo Oscar 4, November Charlie Yankee. Listening.
KO4 NCY. This is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California. Also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Greg. It's Jason here. Originally from Washington, D.C. I'm on my way to Champaign, Illinois. Currently westbound I-74. It's raining about 54 degrees. I'm using open spot 3 in the car tethered to my cell phone. I got the FTM 300 dual VFO. I got the National Simplex on one VFO, and I got America Link through YSF reflector on the other VFO.
Excellent. I'm talking into a Icom 9700 via DStar into an open spot 3. Cross-moding. I keep calling it cross-pollination, but it's really not. Cross-moding into yaesu Fusion. Well, only my second full day playing with this mode, and it's pretty cool to meet a bunch of new people out here. So a whole new world for me in this yaesu world.
Yeah, I really enjoy the Open Spot 3. You know all the tech specs on it, but I love the internal battery. I like throwing it in my pocket and taking the HT with me. And obviously I have the cell phone that's sharing the Wi-Fi to the Open Spot 3, so once you got that all set up, it's really nice. I'll have to check out your YouTube channel. I'm not familiar with it. I got into ham radio about a year ago during COVID. We had every other week off, and I wasted that first month doing nothing. And I had a list of things I always wanted to do, but I blamed not having enough time. So ham radio was one of them. I got my tech license and my general license. I might have been driven by the isolation as well. But so far I love the hobby, and I gobble up all these YouTube videos. So I look forward to seeing your video there.
Well, cool deal. You're actually a part of it right now because I am live streaming. Yeah, I was I've got my ham radio license about 21 years ago, and then I work, career, life, everything kind of, kept me busy with that. So I did a lot of listening with my scanners and stuff. I'd bring my HT with me on the road when I traveled, but definitely during COVID, I very, very similar to you. I decided I wanted to talk to some people and make some connections due to isolation. And one of the most important things is stay away from TV because it was pretty toxic for me at the time. Just a little driving me nuts with all the restrictions and all that stuff. But it's great. It's a great community out there. Everybody helps everybody. Most people get along pretty good, and it's a great community to count on for if you definitely need something out there. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube currently right now.
All right, Greg, thanks for the quick chat. I know you probably want to get other contacts in for your live stream. Yeah, I really love the hobby, and I'm kind of dual using it for emergency comms. I really like following this one gentleman. You probably know him, Oscar Hotel 8, Sierra Tango at November. He's an expat, U.S. Marine, I think retired. He has some great videos. So, yeah, I just basically try to dual use the emergency communications, just figuring, power outage, winter storms, or whatever. But thanks for making this long drive go by quickly, and it was nice meeting you. I'm definitely going to check out your YouTube channel. 7-3 to you, sir. K04NCY.
K04NCY, K6EGG. Jason, you have a wonderful afternoon and have a good rest of your drive for you this afternoon. I'm glad to make contact with you and looking forward to chat with you again sometime. I'll be here and also on DStar as well. So this is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring the America link via my hotspot, OpenSpot 3. Sorry. This is Greg, K6EGG. Pretty cool, making some new contacts out here on yaesu Fusion.
K6EGG, this is K06N.
K06N, K6EGG. How are you doing today, Gabe?
Pretty good. Just fooling around with my OpenSpot 3. So you're using that live stream feature on the OpenSpot 3 now?
Yeah, actually, that's what I was trying to tell you about last night. I don't know if you were mentioning. I think you thought I was asking about it, but yeah, I was telling you about it. I figured it out by mistake. The other thing also you can do, well, I can do, you could probably do if you set up a VPN. I VPN'd into my network here at home, and it was able to stream the reflectors through my telephone last night when I was at work.
That's pretty good. That's a nice Christmas card or picture you got there. Yeah, I sent you a email a little earlier today about setting up the memories in your radio. So you can switch between profiles on the OpenSpot 3. You can just use your radio. You can easily switch between DStar, yaesu, or whatever other mode you want. So I guess sometime we can talk about that if you want. But that way you don't have to mess around with the computer interface. You can just control it via the radio.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to load that up here in a little bit. 1 second. I'm breaking up for some reason here. I'm going to check that out. Do you like your OpenSpot 3 so far? I know 3 or 4 of us bought it, right?
Yeah, I got it set up. I got profile 1 for DStar, I got profile 2 for DMR, and profile 3 for yaesu Fusion. Yeah, it's pretty funny that we both set it up for the same Fusion chat room or reflector. But yeah, it's worked out pretty good. I had a weird problem with hooking it up to my iPhone. For some reason, I couldn't log into the hotspot using Safari. I had to put Mozilla Firefox on my iPhone, and then I had no problem logging into it whenever I needed to. That was the only hiccup that I had. Back over to you. K6EGG.
I did not have any issue with that that I can think of. The first time when the second time I turned it on, it was doing some weird stuff. It would freeze up and it would lose connection. But the other thing it was doing, it was my transmissions were dropping out. I did an upgrade yesterday before I left for work, and those problems seem to have disappeared. So I don't know if you tried to do a recent upgrade.
Yeah, it upgraded the first couple of hours I had it on, so if you had that problem and the upgrade fixed it, that's great. I mean, you're solid right now. You're not dropping out at all, and you got good audio.
Excellent. That seemed to have fixed that problem. And I haven't had any trouble connecting to my browser, although it was a little slow when I was connecting to it when I started up about, I don't know, half hour or so. Did you try to do like not a firmware update, but an update on it yet?
Yeah, I got the update. Version, well, I think it's version 57. Yeah, they were getting updated. There was also a call sign update on it. So now, yeah, so I didn't do the update, yes.
Where do I see what version I'm running on the open spot? Would I go to settings?
Yes, just scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit from settings, and you'll see it. Keep on going. Here we go. There you go. There you go. Version 57. Yeah, we're let's see, 14 October. Yeah, looks like we got the same version on there. Yeah, you can.
This thing's pretty cool, and the streaming aspect of it makes it all better. I can go into my other room and listen to it on my computer when I'm not in my office. So I kind of like that. What do you think about that too?
Yeah, it's definitely good. On the modem page, there is a box on there that says frequency, and this thing, these little spot puts out 20 milliwatts out of the box. What I did was I lowered it down to 2 milliwatts because, you don't really need that much if you're just walking around the house. So that can save battery life for you a little bit. Especially if you're driving, if you're away from power, you want to make that down. You click advanced mode. Down in the lower right, you see advanced mode. Toward on the lower right on the main screen, where it says modem transmitting. Here you go. Click on that. Now, look, there you go. If you go up above save, it says 13 dBm, 19.95 milliwatts. So you're putting out 20 milliwatts right now. So you can click on that tab and scroll it over to lower the power output. And that way you'll get more battery life out of it.
I'm plugged in full time, and I don't plan on putting this in the car. I have another one for the car, so I think that this is going to live in my my shack right now.
Well, it's supposed to be a good place for it to live, let me tell you. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm having fun playing with it. I've been, playing around with it for the past couple of days, so, yeah. It's always fun. All right, so yeah, I'll let you go and get some more contacts, and we'll be catching up pretty soon. 0%.
Copy that, Gabe. Thanks again for all your help as always, man. You've been a mentor in the digital world for me and many people watching too. So I once again, I really appreciate it. And I hope we all can get together sometime again soon. So take care, Gabe. This is Greg K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. So I have the advanced mode in here now on my Open Spot 3 that I'm just learning about. Just trying to figure this thing out a little bit, Gabe. Sorry about that. I apologize. Gabe has been really good about helping me out on a lot of stuff because I am not really good with the digital stuff, but I'm definitely learning. So I might switch modes here.
Open spot connected to YSF reflector 32592.
What do you guys think? I should go over to DStar real quick? Oops, sorry about that. Give me just a quick second. I'll be right back. Someone is calling me in the other room. All right, what did I miss here? Looks like I missed a contact maybe. W3LUX. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Thanks for jumping in there, saying hi. DS4PMN. Anybody else watching on the chat or watching on YouTube right now? Don't forget to jump in and say hi in the chat. Would love to hear from you. I do have a quick keying problem, just to let you know. I do need to wait off on that just a tad. Because I'm used to talking on Simplex, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Get somebody watching out there, South Korea. So, should we try another? Let's try another server here. Let's try the California link. I think there's a California link, right? Or California. See if it changes
Open
here.
spot connected to YSF reflector 91800.
So I'm not too familiar with these chat groups or reflectors or whatever they call them. Are they connected to repeaters? Is that what? Is that? I mean, just like DStar, some of them close connected to repeaters. Let's see here. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring the California link, I guess it's called, from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also live streaming on YouTube if you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
There's Greg again, and here I am again in 3JS. Yeah, I seem to be stalking you right now.
Got you loud and clear. I got a question. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Fusion. Or are these reflectors or whatever they're called? Are they hooked up to like local repeaters here in Southern California or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely can be. It doesn't mean that they are necessarily, but on the Fusion side, you can link in via a repeater on wires X, and then you just select the room that you want to come out on, and anybody listening on a repeater that is currently linked can also listen in at that point in time.
That's pretty cool. A whole new world I get to learn. So I almost want to get a yaesu radio now, just so I can maybe have one, just so I can connect to repeaters with it. But we'll see about that. I got enough stuff I have to deal with. Cool deal, man. This is Greg, K6EGG, standing by, monitoring. What's up, Michael? Yeah, I'm on early today. You're up early today.
Yeah, it works very similar to DStar, except it's a little bit easier to use because you can just press a button and it will tell you all the rooms that the repeater is currently able to link to. So you just scroll down the list and punch the repeater or the room that you want to join, and there you go. Okay, I'll let you get back to it in 3JS.
Copy that. I appreciate the info there, N3JF. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring here in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Anybody watching that's yaesu fluent, I guess you could say. I got my head chopped off here. Where are some popular, I don't know, chat rooms, reflectors to go to? I heard America Link was fairly busy. I thought I heard somebody in there. K6HP, this is Greg, K6EGG in Southern California.
Yeah, good afternoon, Greg. My name is Ed, and KTH is in Northern California. Just heard about us.
I have never heard of this city in Northern California where I'm from, so I'm going to have to look that up and see where that's at. Oh, it's kind of in the outskirts there, so cool deal, man. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm just outside of downtown Los Angeles, about 40, well, I wouldn't say 40 minutes away, 40 miles away.
Yeah, 40 miles doesn't get you that far out of LA. You're a little bit hot on the microphone audio. Not real bad, but just a little bit. Other than that, I haven't heard any issues with your audio.
Copy that. I appreciate it. Backed off the microphone just a little bit. I'm cross-moding in on a 9700, so that might be part of it. My second full day on Fusion here, just trying to figure this whole thing out here. So it's nice to make some new contacts out here. And just let you know, I'm streaming live on YouTube if interested in hearing yourself come through my radio. Just kind of doing it as a little bit of a demonstration, so to speak, but and I'm not trying to make any money or try to sell anything, but just trying to make some contacts out there. So I'll send it back to you. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know if I get a chance. I gotta get back to what I was doing before we get started, but I'll take a break again. Take a look. I assume the stream is under your call sign. Just search for that.
Yes, copy that. Just type my callers K6EGG, kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf into the search engine. Should pop up. And if you check it out later when I'm not online, you're about 43 minutes into the stream.
Okay. And I heard you say something about Southern California. This actually is a Northern California system. There's actually two separate Southern California systems on SDS. I think they have a YSS server bridged into it. When we got the SDS reflectors, I don't know why they came out with different naming nomenclature, so not one of them matches. But you can get to this either via YSF or on FCS 1 port 79, 2 port 79, 3 port 79, or FCS 4 port 79. And they all have a slightly different name, so there's no big deal. You're more than welcome to use it. Just for naming purposes, I thought I would mention it.
Copy that. And real quick, are you talking into a repeater, or are you using a hotspot to jump in?
There was a repeater on this, but it's not active right now. So I'm coming in via the YSF reflector over the yaesu FT5P.
Copy that. Cool deal, man. I'm just learning about yaesu fusion here, trial and error here. So I thought I saw California in there. I didn't know if it was all of California, Northern California, or Southern California. But I'm in Southern California, so I meant to be in the California group or whatever the reflector it is. But I didn't realize it was Northern. So, all right, man. I'm gonna go cruise around, see what trouble I can get into here. Thanks for chatting with me, and I appreciate it. The info there. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, even though it was supposed to be for Northern California, it ended up getting named California by accident. Got those FCS servers, so there are two different systems that do say Southern California on the FCS servers. I don't remember which ones and what the port number was, but I know there's two down there on the FCS servers. And I'm sure there's probably at least one or two on YSF servers that you'd have to search for. So anyway, yeah, drop by anytime. Have fun in 73, K6EGG.
Copy that. Nice making contact with you, pal. This is Greg. K6EGG is now monitoring and also live streaming on YouTube.
Open spot connected to YSF reflector 32592.
So I'm now back on America Link. And we got that guy keying up. So America Link is probably like Reflector 30, I'm guessing there, Michael. The same guy was keying up yesterday. I thought it was my...
K3JRZ listening.
Hey there, Jeff. K3JRZ. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Hello, Greg. How's it going?
Good. Just stumbling through yaesu Fusion right now, trying to act like I know what I'm doing.
Well, I started playing around with it a few years ago. I was told to get a yaesu Fusion System radio when I first got my ticket, so I got the FT1D, and not many repeaters around here that had System Fusion, but I was able to find a few outside of the area, and eventually I wanted to be able to talk to those different systems without going through a repeater, so I got myself an Open Spot 1 and eventually an Open Spot 2. It works pretty well. I keep it online most of the time, mostly for APRS stuff.
Do you need, so you can go non-RF into like this America Link, right? You don't need a hotspot, correct? You just need an internet connection to your radio?
No, there are repeaters that
that are System Fusion, and you just need to be able to key up to them, and you get, hopefully they're online with AmericaLink. Most of them are that I've discovered here on the East Coast. But sometimes you actually have to navigate and set the repeater into AmericaLink. But yeah, if you just go through RF using instead of FM, you'd be using C4FM as the digital mode.
She just brought me a water here, so thank you, Haley.
Daddy,
Hi, Haley.
Jeff says hi. All right. You like hopping? She likes dancing around, if you noticed. 4-year-old here, going on 10.
They all do that. Hopping hot Haley.
Daddy,
You having fun?
Yes, Daddy.
Okay. Thank you.
Daddy, I think why get sore. Daddy. Daddy, don't. Daddy's so cold, Daddy.
Yeah, it is cold.
Daddy, watch this. Daddy, watch this. It's so cool.
Maybe she'll burn herself out so she'll sleep all night tonight.
Maybe it's K6EGG. One thing you want to note with AmericaLink, actually with even with just the System Fusion stuff, that you watch in. Actually, I turn the speaker off for YouTube. But with going through the open spot, you'll see sometimes people get stuck in a loop, and they will just loop through with the last second of what you heard them say. I'm not sure exactly what causes it, but I've seen it before. And there are people that will key up on AmericaLink and kind of like are chunking repeaters locally, kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, I noticed that one call sign in there, which you're probably seeing as well. It was happening yesterday. If that happened in a DStar world, they would get their IP would get blocked. So I'm surprised that happened. So yeah, just learning here. Is everything sound okay? No, yesterday I was dropping out a lot. I think the update fixed that problem. Would you agree with that?
Yes. Yeah, you're sort of fine. You're not dropping out or anything. I just found you. I was playing with my brand new FT5D, and I had it onto the repeater, and or actually to my open spot, I mean, because I haven't programmed this radio yet. But heard you, and I checked out the call sign, and because you said you were live streaming, so I checked it out, and here I am.
I appreciate it. Yeah, just having fun, trying to make a bunch of contacts out here, and for me, I'm trying to learn. And it sounds like a lot of people are watching and learning on their own from watching me stumble through it, which is pretty good because I am a slow learner sometimes when it comes to things. But luckily, there's been a lot of great people out here helping me out, and it's helping a lot of other people out there too. And I'm just kind of doing this for fun, as I mentioned before.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that will help other people. You'll start if you hang on here long enough, you start to see the same people popping up and trying to help others. It's really so far I've seen it. It's been pretty cool. A lot of people helping out each other.
In fact, Don, W6DUO actually snail mailed me a really good article here on the OpenSpot 3. I think he just purchased one himself, along with K6EGG and another buddy of mine, N7UFT. So we're all jumping in this together. I'm not sure if Don W6DUO has a Yaesu radio or not, but I don't think N7UFT has a Yaesu radio as well. But we're all trying to figure this stuff out together and hopefully open up a whole new world of connections out there.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Get a bunch of friends and fellow hands to do something all together. A bunch of local people around here are doing All-Star, so they're setting up Raspberry Pis with Sherry hats and doing that, and getting into the Hampshire hotline, which I just got my phone working finally, and it's really good to have a group of people all doing the same thing together, because you can all learn together. K3JRZ.
Yeah, we can all stumble together. If one guy figures something out, he can spread the knowledge, and if another guy figures something else out, he can spread that. So it will be a team effort getting everything going. But I was fairly surprised how quickly the OpenSpot was able to get up and running out of the box. I spent a good couple hours, maybe a day, trying to get the Pi-Star working, because I wasn't familiar with the Pi-Star and how it operated. But the OpenSpot was just plug and play and plug in your frequencies and stuff like that.
Yeah, for the most part, the OpenSpots have always been pretty easy to set up. I've had a few issues on my newer Mac with setting up actually getting to the website for it, my internal website for my OpenSpot. But it works on my phone, so I can use that to make any corrections and monitor the system, or monitor the frequency. So there you go.
Yeah, it's something I noticed too with this OpenSpot. Unlike the Pi-Star, I can only connect to the OpenSpot on one MAC address at once. And for my stream, I have the OpenSpot in a window on my screen right now, if you're watching, and then I operate all my operations to another computer, just so it's a processing power thing and a screen thing too. But the OpenSpot didn't like that, so I had to clone my MAC address from my computer that I'm streaming with to the same one I have next to it. So the OpenSpot thinks it's connected only to one computer.
Yeah, there's tricks that you gotta do sometimes to trick the computer into working, or the OpenSpot into working. But I found an issue with some software that I installed that blocked IP addresses and stuff. And I removed that, but that really did not help. It helped for like a minute, and then it went back to the old ways of behaving. So it's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. It is nice to have it up on my monitor and going while I'm talking on the air, or just monitoring the system. But on the phone, it's not too bad.
Something I was mentioning to Gabe, I don't know if you're listening, there's a streaming feature on it. I was able to I have a VPN set up at my house, pardon me. I usually use when I'm on public Wi-Fi, which I do normally at work. I was able to VPN into the open spot and actually listen to different, the reflectors and stuff. So that was an added feature I didn't realize about that. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing with that when I'm on the road. I can listen to it in my car if I don't want to talk, and I don't want to take my open spot with me. So something, if you didn't know, if you do have a VPN set up, that's a really cool feature. And anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below.
I don't know if that's in the my version of the OpenSpot 2 and its firmware, but I'll have to poke around. But yeah, you can always have it just connected and listen to what's going on with people. But you haven't had much problems with it for the most part. But I have to look for the OpenSpot.
Yeah, I don't know if you're just watching, but I kind of circled where on the screen where the function is to listen. When I hit it, it also kind of broke the audio for a second to my radio, but it came back. But once it's going, it will stay going.
Yeah, I was watching that. I do think that it is a function or feature of the OpenSpot 3 and that firmware. Pretty sure that the firmware for each different OpenSpot is completely different and separate coding. So I don't have that on my OpenSpot 2.
Yeah, wait till they bring out the OpenSpot 4, which they're probably going to do because they lowered the price on this one. Yeah, I'm just joking, of course, but you never know.
That is true. I think it's been roughly about every year or so that they put out a new OpenSpot. I could be wrong, but they have been putting them out pretty on a regular basis, usually every 2 years, maybe every 2 years. I see people complaining that they just bought an OpenSpot and a new model comes out. But I like the 2. It works for me. I wasn't too crazy about the 3, but it's nice to upgrade every once in a while. K6EGG.
Yeah, I seem to, at least in my world, I usually get the thing, like a piece of electronics, right, as it's new, but it is at the last legs of its newness right before something comes out. Usually you can get pretty good deals. In fact, I'm still using an iPhone 8 here. Even though I'm a big technology geek, I didn't see that much of a substantial performance difference between the next year and the year previous or the next year after that model. So I wasn't originally planning on getting an OpenSpot because of the price, but they had an incredible deal, so I went for it along with the other people I mentioned.
Yeah, you can get some good deals once they are planning an update. But there are some people that still have the first OpenSpot, so there's nothing wrong with it as long as it works and does what you want to, and you don't need the newer features that they might have. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a tech person too, so every year I get a new iPhone. Well, that's me. I wish I could get a new Mac every time they came out, but I'm good with what I have. My first one lasted 10 years, and this one still has more time to go. So, and I think my radios, for the most part, I'm keeping my, I got yaesu FT991, the first version of it, not the alpha. And I like that radio a lot, and I take it on parks on the air when I go do that, when I go activating parks, and it's a great radio. I did upgrade yesterday, actually. I got the FT5D. Thought I wasn't going to, thought I could deal with the FT1D for a few more years, but kind of FOMO going on. A few people that I know got it, and I really do like the touchscreen.
Yeah, I'm glad it seems that we see things the same way. If it's working, you know, you don't need to replace it. I don't know if you're still watching my stream here, but this computer here to my left, it's 2011 iMac. I was doing streams with it up until a couple weeks ago when I got my new M1 Mac. It held up, but when I was doing the multi-screen stuff, it couldn't survive, so I decided to upgrade it. But you know, 10 years is a long time for a computer these days. That's like a 40-year-old car, basically.
Yeah, the only reason why I upgraded my iMac back in 2017 because it's already a year past the allowable operating system update. I've gone a year without updating the OS. It was okay, but I wanted something new, and I did that. And I'll probably do the same thing when it happens to this 2017 iMac. Right now I do a lot of video editing on there now because I started my YouTube channel back in the spring. So we'll see how long this lasts, but right now it works for what I needed to do.
Yeah, video editing, especially the 1080p, 60 frames. You need a lot of computing power. I know on my stream right now, this new Mac M1, I think it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm pushing 43% of its CPU usage. And using half of its memory already. So definitely need a decent computer to do video, any type of video streaming or editing or anything like that. So yeah, I've checked out the channel and I subscribed as well there. And I appreciate you watching mine as well. This for ID, this is great, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yeah, one thing with my Mac when I got it, I upgraded it to 32 gigs of RAM on my own. I don't know if you can do that anymore with the newer iMacs and MacBook Pros and the Mac Minis, which I might go to the next round of next time I get a computer. But we'll see. I'm happy with what I have now, and it works for me. But yeah, more RAM the better, more hard drive space. Eventually it's always better. Next I'm going to upgrade my network, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, copy that. I want to upgrade my network too here. I have a, 5-year-old router here. But anyways, I appreciate you coming in and joining in the chat. I think I'm going to kind of cruise around some different different DStar reflectors. See if any of the normal guys out there. I might jump on Reflector 30 Charlie and see if I can chat with some of the guys out there. But take care. I really appreciate you watching. I'll probably be back later in here tonight or maybe tomorrow night. I also have Sunday off, so. Or next couple days off after that, after tomorrow. So take care, buddy. This is Greg, K6EGG for, I'm spacing out here, K3JRZ.
All right, Craig, good talking to you. Yeah, I got to go take care of some business. The dog is getting hungry. It's almost 5 o'clock, and he knows it's dinner time. So he just popped his head up. So good talking to you. Hopefully catch you on the air or live streaming again. And stay safe. 73 K3 Jersey.
Copy that. Have a good one. Also, anybody new that...
K6EGG from KS4K.
Try that again there. KS4K, K6EGG. Go ahead.
Hey, Greg. Dennis here Southeast Georgia. Yeah, I've talked to you before over there on DStar. I just happened to hear you over here. I say, good to hear you on here. Sounding good in this neck of the woods.
Copy that. Yeah, my second full day here with my Open Spot 3. I was just chatting with Jeff there. Learning away. Had some issues yesterday when I came on yesterday morning, but it seemed to be fixed the problem. I was cutting out every couple seconds, so I did a update on the Open Spot 3 yesterday before I went to work, and I popped it on today, and I have not gotten any. I have not received any complaints so far. So everything seems to be going pretty good. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and you're sounding good here. Nice to chat with you here on America Link and on yaesu Fusion here.
Yeah, very good. Yes, it seems like it's working. Never any dropouts. That could be. I've heard some stations do that where they cut in and cut out. Before. It does seem to be a issue at times, but it's probably just a configuration situation. I don't know. Yeah, I just recently got this radio here, so I've had the capability of getting on these rooms here with I've got a little DV4 mini stick. Of course, I'm not using it now. I went ahead and got my Raspberry Pi up here updated with PiStar and got the DV Mega Board firmware updated where it would do the extra modes there. I think the last time I talked to you, I still had the original firmware in that board, and at the time it would only do DStar, but I was able to get some instructions, some of these web pages out there, some knowledgeable people that put out some good information on how to update the firmware on it without having to use one of those blue programming boards. I was able to do it straight off the Raspberry Pi, so that worked out.
Did you do it through the memory card, or did you have to connect to it via USB? K6EGG for ID.
Well, it plugs on the GPIO port. It's got a 40-pin port on the Pi, and it plugs in on top of the Pi there. And there's some commands, Linux commands that direct the firmware update through that particular port. And of course, you got to also wire in a jumper for one of the pins on the firmware chip, and direct it to one of the pins on the GPIO port connector. So, and got that done. And ran loaded the firmware. There's a funny thing, the firmware file was on the website over there. The fellow that does the DV Mega project, and for some reason when I was trying to download it in the Linux itself, it wouldn't download. It kept saying the certificate on the website was invalid. So it wouldn't complete the download, so I had to do it on my PC, and then do a connect and copy the file over from the PC over to the Pi, and then I was able to update it. It was kind of weird. I guess they need to update their certificate on their website or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work to get that going there, but it seems like you got everything going there. You know, you probably saved yourself some money than, you know, rather buying the whole piece, you know, pre-installed. You can do it yourself and have a little fun with it there.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to tinker around. You know, I was told several years ago that this firmware update was available, and I've had this DV Mega board for, oh god, probably about 6-7 years now. Yeah, when I first heard about it, I said okay, but I went ahead and finally decided to get it updated. It works a little differently on the DStar side. It's kind of quirky in a way, but yeah, that's okay. It still works. It's just an old board, but I figured I'll go ahead and give it a shot and see if I can get that thing updated. So it'll do all the modes. It'll do DMR. It'll do NXDN, P25, and all that good stuff. So that's the way it goes. All right, well, I'll go ahead and let you go there, Greg. I just heard you out there, and I actually wasn't that long ago. I connected up to the America link here, and I heard you and the other fellow there. So, but just wanted to give you a holler before you moved on over there to 30 Charlie. So we'll go ahead and say 7-3 for now, and we'll catch up with you later on there. Good talking to you. K6EGG, this is KS4K. We'll be standing by after you.
Copy that, Dennis. KS4K, K6EGG. I appreciate you jumping in and saying hi. It's nice to hear your voice over here once again. So all this stuff is pretty new to me, and just trying to figure all this stuff out. Yeah, I think I'm going to cruise over to Reflector 30 Charlie, see if any of the guys are over there. I'd love to chat with them, or maybe even make some new contacts over there. So cool deal. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. All right, that was Dennis. KS4K. Question is, should I just leave this connected to the yaesu, and then just connect to my normal hotspot via Reflector 30, which I can do very easily. I have control over both. And I could just do this, and then do this. And now I'm on Reflector 30 Charlie, just like that. That's how easy it was. I don't have to change anything in my on my open spot. I can just leave that plugged into America Link right now. I can? I didn't know that. I'll have to mess with that another day. I gotta get off of, I gotta unlink my Pi Star if I do that, I think, right? Before I change over, so I'm not having two hotspots connected. Well, that way I can kind of, I'm like monitoring also if anybody pops on America Link, I can see with this screen right here if anybody starts talking here. Oops. Get too many screens going at once. Just got to be careful I don't try to call somebody in the wrong mode. So let's jump on here real quick. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I keep kicking my my foot pedal. Now I got it so I can get to it. There's nobody on Reflector 30 Charlie right now? I can't believe that.
Good afternoon, Greg. KF0DRB.
Hey, Jerry. How's it going, buddy? Greg, K6EGG.
Hey, going very well. Kind of gloomy over here, though. I think north of here is getting quite a bit of snow, say up in Minnesota, northwest Iowa. But down here, looks like he wants to do something, but I think we're too far south. But other than that, not too bad. How about yourself?
It's a little gloomy here for California. It's not going to break 55, I don't think, which is a little cooler than normal. We had a decent-sized storm the other day, and in a couple days we're supposed to have 2 or 3 inches of rain in one day, which is not. It's good that we're having a storm. It's not too good we're getting it all at once. So driving in on the highways here in California is going to get a little tricky. I have a early morning, not early, but I have a morning call in Santa Monica, which is about 58 miles away. It's probably going to take me 3 hours away, a 3 hours drive to get there, even though I should be able to do it in under an hour. But a little gloomy here and going to get gloomier coming up.
Kind of incredible. And that's all due to rain then, I imagine.
It is. It is a combination of a couple different things. Number one, people lose their minds when it starts raining because a lot of people try to drive slower, which you should be doing. Number two, these highways are not really designed for rain. So if you get X amount of rain in a short period of time, everything floods and then everything gets backed up. So it's kind of like a perfect storm, so to speak, when it comes to travel on the roads when it's raining here in California. Because we're in the desert. In the valleys here, it's fairly flat, so everything kind of, rolls downhill into the middle. I know I live in an area that's prone to flooding. Not my particular house, but down the street, there's one road where it's by a creek, and usually right when it starts raining, they'll shut the road off because they know it's going to flood. And 9 times out of 10, if you get over an inch, it does flood. So it's a number of things, and bad driving doesn't help.
Yeah, very good. It's kind of an interesting situation, but I suppose being in the desert valley areas, you never know. It doesn't sound like that much rain will. Sounds like just a little bit of rain can mess it up there. So that's interesting. Well, let's see. I don't really have much else going on around here. Kind of sitting here with the kid here. He's not feeling too great, so we're just kind of hanging out this afternoon.
No work for you today?
I did work. I just worked here from the QTH.
Cool deal. I hope one day I'm able to work from my home QTH. It might be a possibility, but who knows? I know I worked quite a few hours the last couple days. I'm a little cooked. Got an early morning tomorrow. Not too much of a morning riser. I don't mind it, but I got to be up at 4:45 to be in LA by 6:30.
Wow, that's incredible. I can't imagine even going to LA. So Des Moines is getting bad enough the way it is, man. It's really exploded here in the last, I don't know. You know, it's really grown here just in the last 10 years, I think.
Yeah, I'm in I would say agricultural, but I'm in a farm dairy area. I don't know if you've ever watched the movie Back to the Future, but when Marty goes back to 1955 and he looks at the what quote unquote Lion Estates, and it's just like a field with a road going through it with the two pillars up. That's actually a couple, I don't know, maybe a mile south of me. So it's all kind of farmland similar to Iowa. And they're getting rid of all those farms so far. About half of them are gone, and they're putting in homes. So it's getting quite busy with traffic in my area.
Yeah, roger that. I'm about an hour from Des Moines, and I work on the north side. So it takes me an hour to get to work, and, you know, it's 110 miles round trip, so traveling from an hour south of Des Moines to the top of Des Moines can be kind of interesting. I usually take the bypass around, usually helps out quite a bit, but yeah, it's definitely getting busier on the road, even, you know, just here in the last couple of years, so yeah, anyway. So I hear you're playing with a new hotspot, that open spot 3, is that correct?
I am. I just got this, 2 days ago, and it was fairly easy to set up, which I mentioned on the stream. But yeah, it's really pretty cool being able to cross mode into like yaesu Fusion. I don't have the DMR set up yet. I wasn't planning on working tomorrow. I was going to set it up tomorrow, but ended up working. So maybe I'll get it going sometime next week. But looking forward to making a bunch of new contacts out there, which I already did today. I was just on America Link on Fusion and I made a bunch of new contacts this morning. So it's a lot of, or this afternoon, it's a lot of fun talking on a new mode.
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually looking at my hotspot. I don't know that I can crossband like what you're doing. That open spot must be a little bit different than the Raspberry Pi that I'm using.
Yeah, I believe this is the only one that you can cross mode in that I know of. But it seems to work okay. I did have a problem yesterday when I was first using it. It was breaking up. My input was breaking up to the hotspot, so I wasn't able to. But I got a lot of complaints, but I did an update and it seemed to fix the problem.
That's interesting. I know on my hotspot, that Raspberry Pi dashboard or whatever they call it, I think I can do DMR with this same hotspot, but I don't know. It just depends on what I turn on, and I think I'd have to have like the DMR radio to go through it, which I thought would be kind of cool to have a handheld around the house and, do a different mode and not just DStar all the time. But at the same time, I think I can actually go through what is an RXF reflector and go into like some of those DMR, I don't know if they call them like rooms or whatever, but I think I can still do that with this hotspot. I haven't messed around a whole lot with that kind of stuff. KF0DRB Freddy.
I think that is possible. Definitely can't cross mode, but I think you can go into, I forget the name of the reflector and the cross mode in, but the other side needs to be into it is linked as well. So this is great. K6EGG on Reflector 30 Charlie, also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, I don't know. I want to take a standby if anybody else wants to jump in here. I don't want to hog it all. This is Greg, K6EGG, along with Jerry, KF0DRB out in Iowa.
Excuse me, 2E0 DVD. Yeah, working the DV Megacast, and you can do all three at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but you can do all three.
Copy that, Tony. Good to hear your voice again. Nice to know that. Is that what you're using right now? Or it says you're using your OpenSpot 3, right?
No, negative. I'm using the DV Megacast. Excuse me. Frog in throat time, always the wrong time. Yeah, what can I say? If you've got it set up in PyStar, and it will, if say DStar is no traffic on DStar, it go to Fusion. If you've got no traffic on Fusion, it go to DMR, and it just clicks around. And Fusion has been quite active quite recently. So yeah, you can do all three. Plus, you can do other things as well on it. But it's purely well, I would say a radio in a box, just like that. And I'm working the microphone. No radio involved whatsoever. And I've just got it directly linked to the modem, which I'm using at the moment. Go ahead.
I think I lost myself there. Pretty cool deal. I'd like to check that out. You could do everything all in one little box and not have a radio and be connected to everybody. That'd be really nice.
Then it will direct you to the Netherlands website, PA7, I believe, and it's got all the info there. It's about £300 in UK money, I would say, about the same as dollars. And I mainly got that because I didn't want all the radios. I've got DStar, I've got DMR and Fusion, and I thought, I'm not using these. So I sort of decided to go this box route. And it can sit anywhere. You can have, it could be Wi-Fi'd, or you can have it hardwired, which I've got it at the moment. I've got it hardwired, but you can have it Wi-Fi. So you could even have it running with a hotspot on the mobile phone, no problems at all. So don't need HF radios anymore. Just play with whatever you want to play. Yeah, go ahead.
Copy that. And can you like put that in the car as well and use it as a mobile, as long as you have a like an internet connection to your like hotspot or something, or a Wi-Fi in a mobile vehicle or something like that?
Yeah, it certainly can. It's got a 12-volt input, so you can run it off your what they used to call a cigarette lighter socket, or now they call it auxiliary socket, don't they, in this day and age. So you just plug it in and away you go, no problem.
I was leaving a spot there in case somebody else wanted to jump in there.
W1SRR.
I called in. Good afternoon, good evening from southern part of the UK, which is a bit chilly at the moment. Name is Tony Tango Oscar November Yankee.
Okay, Tony, this is Craig, K6EGG for 2E0DBD. I'm going to take a standby. Sounds like some other guys want to jump in here. So this is Craig, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into YouTube, the YouTube search engine. Just take a standby and listen in.
K6EGG from W1SR. Good evening, sir. Name here is Mike in Orlando, Florida. Just wanted to wave the hand to you, and currently viewing you on YouTube.
Copy that, Mike. Thanks for jumping in there. W1SRR out there in Orlando, Florida. Good. I think it's still afternoon over there. Thanks for jumping in, saying hi, and thanks for watching the live stream and subscribing if you did. It's great chatting with you, or great making contact with you here this afternoon. How's everything going?
I just set this up for a hotspot. Been on DStar for about a week now, and I'm liking it. It's actually pretty cool. More of an HF guy, but ever since I got the hotspot working with the IV51, I seem to be playing with it a lot more than HF. Back to you.
It's actually funny you bring that up. My buddy Rob, listening in, not too far away from me, he's asking me if I got a yaesu radio because he heard me talking on Fusion apparently, or saw me talking on Fusion, and he's like, "Oh, more internet radio." But the one thing about internet radio, don't have to worry about conditions or anything like that.
Oh, Roger, that sounds awesome. Doing very good there. Okay, we're going to put it on the side and see if anyone else wants to get on. This is W1SR. Just want to wave the hand, and thank you very much. 73, see you, Greg.
Thanks again for watching, Mike, W1SR, and subscribing if you did. I really appreciate it. Once again, not trying to sell anything or like that, just trying to have a good time and making contacts out here with really good people like yourself. So have a good afternoon out there in Orlando, Florida. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Standing by and monitoring.
Mike India 7, Alpha Bravo uniform.
I don't want to be hogging everything here, so I'm going to let somebody jump in here. Hopefully someone can jump in here. Seems like I've been trying to make all the contacts here.
Yeah, Mike, India 7 station. Which one are you calling? The American station on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't know who he's calling there. Sound like Tony jumped in there and asked who. Why does my color look yellow here? I look green now. There we go. Now I look normal. Sorry about that. I had to auto adjust my my color level on my camera here.
Mike 7. Juliet, and Mike. Central UK calling. We can see you on screen there, so get a white piece of paper in front of the camera. Level the colours up.
This is Craig, K6EGG, chatting with, I don't know if I want, is it okay to call you Fatty there? M7JJM. I figured my hand was white enough. I know, I don't think I have anything directly white. There we go.
Yep, there you go. That should work fine. Yes, Fatty's okay. Fatty's very good. That should be good. Okay, Fatty's okay. And your colour's back now. You have colour. You look well now. You don't look ill.
Copy that. I don't look like I have jaundice anymore. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was too lazy to pick up the piece of paper, but I appreciate you jumping in there. M7JJM out there in England. That's Fatty. I can't call you that if I'm at work, though, but I'll call you that on ham radio. Thanks for jumping in there, man.
No problem, sir. No problem. You're very welcome. It's good to see you on. It's the first time I've actually hooked up live. So, yep, all good. 7-3. Great day.
Thanks for watching, buddy, and subscribing if you did.
K6EGG, how you doing, Craig?
Good there, Tom. VE9TJR. You sound a little off mic there.
Oh, I just wasn't speaking up. A little low. Keep my voice down a little bit.
Okay, I don't want to wake anybody up. Yeah, I could hear you. I just didn't know if you were trying to talk into a different mic that's in your car or something, like a CB mic or something like that. But I got you in there fine now. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Well, she can't hear the radio at all. I got the headset on. But, so you can shout out as loud to the top of the hills and she will hear you.
And by the way, how did you like your 36-hour stay in the city of Ontario?
We didn't get to stay in Ontario. We wanted to do a reset there and dispatch sent us a load, and we told them we couldn't go get it. We couldn't pick it up because I was on a reset. And they come back and says, well, pick up the load first and then do your reset. So we had to go to Oxnard to pick up the load. We never get out of there till 5 o'clock the next morning, so sort of wasted a whole day. So I took my reset in Barstow. Back to you, VE9TJR.
Did you stay at the Love's Truck Stop out there in Barstow? It has my favorite pizza place out there, Godfather's Pizza.
Yeah, my wife likes that pizza too. No, we stayed at the TA there in Barstow.
Yep, I know exactly where that is. So I guess you went up to 15 and up and over the hill and then into Barstow there. So cool deal, man.
Yeah, well, we didn't come back through Ontario, so got across country and picked up 15 north up to Barstow, so that's where I did my reset. Yeah. Then we get up yesterday morning and took the truck over the truck wash, gave it a pass, and then went up the road back to the E&I chair.
Copy that. You planning on coming back out to Southern California anytime?
Yeah, we get back to the yard tomorrow morning. We're picking up another load on one drop in Nevada and then second drop right in Ontario. E&I chair.
We're going to have to give you California residency pretty soon if you keep coming out here. You can be a member of Ontario, California, and a member of Ontario, Canada, all in one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Greg. You call your congressman and get me a member.
Actually, I got a letter from my my senator here in response to something I put in for a couple months ago, which wasn't exactly the nicest response, but I do contact with my elected officials as much as possible. So maybe I'll put in a good word for you there.
Yeah. Well, if I didn't have to cross that border, I might not give up. I might keep on trucking. But I'm all done running a Canadian truck down here in the U.S.
So you rather want to run a Canadian truck in the U.S.? I'm sorry, an American truck in the U.S. and in Canada?
No, I wouldn't go back to Canada at all. Ever. Not even a visit.
That's funny. That's the same thing my dad says.
No, I get me a truck with one of the big super sleepers on it, and I just run east to west, back and forth, Florida, California, and back.
All right, Tom, I'm going to take off. I'm going to take care of some stuff here in the house and spend some time with my daughter downstairs. We're going to grab some dinner here in about 2 hours, and hopefully I'll be back on a little later tonight. I might be on yaesu Fusion for a little bit too. So nice chatting with you there, and safe drive as always across the United States or wherever you're heading. This is Greg, K6EGG. Have a good one.
Okay, great. You definitely spend time with them, with the daughter, with the children, period. Anyway, take care. E&I chair, mobile.
Have a good one, Tom. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, I'll be back in a little bit. Anybody watching on the stream right now? I'm going to probably take a little break. Anybody just new jumping in here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will be on later tonight. I'll be chatting on DStar and yaesu Fusion. Yaesu Fusion. I'm very new to. I'm just reading the chat here from Michael. So, what frequency did you talk to him on? I know they were on a lot of different bands that weekend. I actually talked to him on the national call frequency at 146.520 here. And I was I was pleasantly surprised they came back to me.
BMC testing.
I'm not going to call him back here, although he's in Texas here. Down here. So something I always do. Oh, nice.
Okay.
I always.
Thank you.
I'm gonna bring that down. I always unlink when I'm not using my my DStar hotspot or my hotspot period. That way I don't tie up, or I don't sit there and park myself on the reflector. So it's cool that you were able to talk to him on the make contact with him on the Papa DStar. I think that's reflector 12 alpha. Just to let you know, I was starting to say before I got sidetracked there, this is Greg, K6EGG. I want to thank everybody for watching this afternoon. Anybody new watching today, I come on about 2 or 3 days a week depending on my work and personal schedule. Not trying to sell anything, although I did get this brand new OpenSpot 3 that I'm really excited about because I'm able to talk on a new digital mode. I have DStar right now, was able to talk on yaesu Fusion now. So I'm going to work on getting the DMR going hopefully by next week. I just been really busy, and you see here I worked 3 days so far this week, and I worked over 35 hours, and I got an 11-hour day tomorrow. So in 4 days, I'll work 46 hours, not including commute time. So it's been kind of a busy week. I don't have my endurance yet for getting back into a long day, so I've been kind of tired. So just trying to get back into things. So I've been kind of busy dealing with some other stuff here in the house as well. So once again, anybody new watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will be on a little bit later tonight, probably after 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm guessing, or right around 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll probably be on for a couple hours. So anyways, thanks again for watching this afternoon's edition of Greg K6EGG Live. I was on yaesu Fusion and also DStar today. So take care. This is Greg K6EGG.